Hey, what is up, guys? Jake getting back with some Fruit of Grisaia. We're hanging out with Machina, and as you can see, everyone is wearing all of their clothes. So we're just doing great. We're just gonna have a good old time in this innocent room where nothing bad's gonna happen. Huh? I mean, yeah, if you're offering. See, something innocent. We're probably gonna get a nice warm glass of milk with cookies. This is great. Machina places her book on the floor, opens Amani's refrigerator, then promptly sticks her head in and starts rooting around like she owns the place. It's basically as much her room as Amani's by this point. I wasn't talking. I'd say I wasn't talking to you, but I don't know who the fuck Yuji thinks he's talking to. Just how long has Machina been hanging around in this room? Oh, that's almost sad. Almost, I mean, you know, she's kind of an adult, so she should probably learn to self-soothe a little bit there, but you know, whatever. Yeah, Machina, you don't have to put up with this bullshit. Kick this naked lady out of your room. Hey, fucking putting her on blast, don't be mean. Oh, she's got teeth, fucking fighting back. They say it's a rare thing to find a woman other than your mother who will nag you. You take good care of her, alright? How'd we come down on Amane's side? See? Yes, traitors. Oh no. She's developing a drinking problem. No, not my sweet innocent Machina. Oh no. As she speaks, Machina hands me a can of orange juice. Look, Machina, can we do something about this Oni-chan thing? An excellent question. Well, how can I put this? It's weird as fuck. But, okay, counterpoint though, your name is Machina as far as I'm aware. It's not like I call you Slutty McSlutterson or whatever. Huh? What do you mean? You don't like being called by your own name? Well, pick a different name. You know, Batman. Just go, we'll call you Batman from now on, that's not bad. Huh, and why is that? No. No, it does not really. Machina, vagina. I mean, like, okay, obviously it ends in the same 3 letters, but that's nothing. That's garbage. What? Oh, I guess if you pronounce it like that, it does sound a lot more similar. Also, I'm loving these sparkles. I see. Well, that is interesting. Ooh, okay. Counterpoint. Don't say it like that. Please don't. Yeah, whatever you say. Hey, Amane. Huh? Oh, she's wearing clothes. Like I said, everyone's wearing clothes. It's fine in here. Is this girl high? Just what are you putting in her food? Yeah, a likely story. So she says, but I mean, it's like talking to someone who's just got an injection of that weird night vision hormone from the squad medic before midnight. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is this garbage? I feel like I'm dealing with one of those people who see things they shouldn't see and hear voices they shouldn't hear. Whoa, she's, okay, nope. Instinctively, I drop my hand onto Machina's head and vigorously ruffle her hair around. Yeah, well, eat shit. You were talking about vaginas. I get to do this. Huh, your pupils don't look dilated. Interesting idea, but I know you're just gonna drug me, so no. What? Hey, no, don't get off topic, you're not drugging me too. I don't know, why'd you get all weird? What are you getting at? Oh, she thought Odin? That's a weird leap to make. Wow. I mean, this is certainly happening. The hell? Okay, but counterpoint, no, we're not doing this. Hey! I'm already in, aren't I? I've been in this room for ages. You were naked a second. Not you. The other one was naked, I think. Machina seizes my hand and tries to forcibly drag me further inside. Well, alright, fine. Wow, this is a big moment. Yuji finally made friends. There probably won't be anything I dislike in an Odin stew anyways. I'll eat pretty much anything that's put in front of me. But I do have some foods I find a little difficult to deal with on a psychological level. Okay, that's very dramatic, but sure. Anyways, then we blacked out. We apparently got blindfolded. Yeah, offered a cushion with a cute, girly design. Okay. I sit down a little reluctantly. In an instant, Makina has plopped herself down on top of my knees. Okay, nope, nope. Oh my, this is a lot to deal with all at once. Look, you! Oh! Nope, that's fine. We'll fix that in post, I swear. Why are you sitting on my lap? Why aren't you wearing a bra? What the fuck is happening? I mean, kinda, yeah. That's not what I'm saying, but, that line's familiar. I hadn't realized until now, but Makina seems to have a habit of imitating Amane's speech. Now that I think about it, that she's always tagging on to the end of her sentences for no particular reason. Seems like it might be a corruption of Amane's frequent, It's the same words. Actually, they're the same. Makina's forcible tone and attitude toward men also reminds me of a certain someone. They do say pets start to resemble their owners. Someday this girl might well become the sort of evil woman who walks around with her tits hanging halfway out. Well, okay, sure. Seducing struggling shopkeepers into giving away their livelihood. Oh, we can't have that. To tell the truth, for my current position, Makina's modest breasts are clearly visible. Okay, Yuji. You fucking sex criminal. We're gonna have to lock him up. For those of certain taste, these things might have a power to tempt exceeding that of Amane's oversized udders. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a way you could refer to them, yes. No, we're good, dude. Don't even worry about it. Hey, Amane! And take this child away from me. I don't want this. I didn't ask for this. Why does this girl jump onto men's laps without a second thought? I'm leaning towards blaming you. Wow, mean. Huh? No, it's much easier to blame you for all my problems. I'm not saying I hate it, but like if she starts casually hopping on top of strange old men in town, we might run into some problems. Apparently very recently. Nobody informed me either. This is all new to me as well. I don't know. Well, we've had a couple chances to talk recently, I guess. Nothing? Nothing. You can't prove it. Not in a court of law anyways. Nothing particularly comes to mind. Oh, I see. Well, I was that old man. Ooh. That a fact. So why has Makina gotten so attached to me? I don't remember taming her with food or teaching her dirty games behind Mommy's back. Okay, let's not say that. I searched my memory, but nothing really stands out. We caught a lobster for her or something, right? What? Like, this is so gratuitously unnecessary. Like, who... Why is this the way that it is? I hate this. Completely disinterested in my ruminations, Makina pushes her can of orange juice towards me and tilts her head to the side as she asks for help. A pretty standard pattern among women playing the moe type, who try to tickle the male heart with an appeal to their own helplessness, but Makina's fingers are so stubby and thin that it's clearly genuine. Yeah, here you go. Yep, I got you. What, I opened a soda for her. I didn't mean to offend. Calm down. Calm down. Nobody cares. Whoop. It was Yuji. It probably wasn't fucking important. So she doesn't let just anyone pamper her like this? Wow, you and me are on the same level. How fucking shameful. How abysmal. I hate this. I see. Whether or not Makina is paying any attention to our conversation about her, she continues to flip through the book on my lap without comment. See? That's what I said. Me and Amane, we're on the same team. Team Amane. Go, Team Amane. Let's go. Dude. You know what? Okay, so like, I don't have a lot of experience with this, but you'll get used to it, I reckon. Ooh, Amane is mean! Okay, you guys have a very weird relationship, and I'm just gonna go. Anyways. Amane reaches her hand under Makina's armpit and forcibly drags her up off my knees. A sense of emptiness might be going a bit far, but the sudden removal of that limp, warm creature from my lap leaves me feeling slightly lonely. Yuji is a sex criminal and should be in jail. Okay, okay, I'll stand. Fine. Got her. Yeah, that must hurt. She weighs like, what, 2 pounds? She's not sorry. What? Okay, sure. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't that happen? Hey! How about having her put her clothes on by herself? What? Okay, we're learning a lot of really weird facts right now, but sure. Not wedding gowns, fuck me. Like hospital gowns. She said hospital, and they wear gowns at hospital. Yuji, please, can you try to keep up? Yes, hospital gowns. You know, the kind at the hospital, you dipshit. Oh, right, oh my god. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. He's so dumb. Jesus fucking Christ, you are giving me a lot of information, none of which I really asked for. And when I say really asked for, I mean wanted to know it all. Well, let's assume below this line she's fully clothed. Wow, man, why am I here for this? Shouldn't I leave? I think I have to go play in traffic. I remember I set up that appointment to go get hit by a bus. It's very important to me. Oh, wah. Since when do you have to breathe? Don't be a baby. Okay, wow, so wise, so much wisdom. Yay, everybody wins. And she's wearing clothes. Okay, great. I'm leaving. Yeah, they're shockingly big. What do you eat to get a pair like that? Bread and strawberries. Wow, the breakfast of champions, I always say. Well, I asked what she eats, and so if those are her favorite foods, it all comes together, right? So Makina likes bread and strawberries best, huh? Kind of childish taste. What's wrong with bread and strawberries? Eat shit. But I guess that fits with her personality. So, she eats things that she likes. Wow, shit. Should I be taking notes? What a weirdo. It's not the only thing she likes nice and hard. She also likes candy that way. Hard bread? What's up with that? Yeah, it is a type of bread, Yuge. Please. Well, she's not... Correct me if I'm wrong, but she's not actually Japanese, is she? She's from somewhere else. She seemed to barely know this language, right? Fucking get him, dude. Go in there. Take no prisoners. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't really care what kind of sandwich she likes, actually. You're gonna find this hard to believe. Huh, I see. Now that everyone's wearing their clothes and I have an excuse to leave, yes. Aw, Mane, looking out for me. Or your juice, one of the two. She's looking out for someone, though, and I respect that. Yay, everybody wins. You don't have it easy, do you, Amane? Well, you can blame her for being weird. Just because that's the way it is doesn't mean it's not her fault, you know what I'm saying? Huh. You know, I'm the sort who tends to suspect the girl's purposely acting younger than her age to take advantage of her childish looks. But in this case, I don't think I can disagree. That really is just how she is. Oh, well, I mean, that's because you're dumb, Amane. I didn't want to say this. I didn't want to say it. Not to you, not like this, not to your face. But you're probably dumb. I don't really have evidence to support that, but I'm just guessing. I'm spitballing here. Well, I suppose if we use you as a standard, the gap isn't quite that dramatic, but... Yeah, demonstrate her intelligence to me. Fucking prove it. Let's see it. What's the square root of 100? Demonstration? Okay, here we go. Let's see it. She's gonna calculate pi or something. Let's go. Okay, that does nothing for me. I don't know how big that book was. Like, Yuji probably knows, but he didn't fucking tell us. We're gonna quiz her on a book. This is gonna be exciting. Mane takes the book from Akina and promptly hands it over to me. Okay. Whoa! Okay, so she's got, like, didactic memory. More or less, something to that effect. To be fair, I'm not looking at the fucking book, so she could just be fucking spitballing here, making shit up off the top of her dome. I mean, it's still impressive if that's the case, but, you know, whatever. Okay, I get it, she's smart, we can move on. Yeah, she's just bullshitting. It's a very general book about animals aimed at children. There's a lot of other stuff in there as well. I opened the book and Mana handed me to page 161. Spread across both pages is a color illustration of the plesiosaur, with words in bold white typeface printed all around it. No, not even close. This book is about rabbits. She was indeed. Without even a single misplaced word. We don't have to keep doing this. That's fine. Oh. Why did you even bother reading the ads? I thought you were smart. Skip the ads. You have more book to read. Nobody cares. God, I get it. She read the book. Everyone's impressed. Everyone, round of applause for fucking Machina. Let's move on. I don't fucking care. Holy shit. Probably. I don't fucking care. We get it. She's smart. Yep, she continues to be smart. We're amazed. Nope, not even close. Oh, she's correct, all right. Wow, everyone be surprised. Or she's reading it in the reflection of my glasses. Hmm? Yeah, that's pretty amazing to be sure. I read the script in advance. I already knew how the scene would play out. Machina, I've got a question. Do you remember the photograph of a bird on page 144? Do you? What color is it? She's colorblind. Proved it. Not that smart. Doesn't even fucking know colors. What an idiot. If I say blue, you'd sort of think blue, but if I say red, you'd get the feeling it might be red. Yeah, we established that she doesn't know the fucking color. Thought so. She's a fucking liar. Kill her. She's colorblind. Seems like Machina memorizes the pages in monochrome. Loses the color information. What? Why? A. Why was that a theory you had? B. Who the fuck cares? C. Who the fuck cares? That's not important. Easier to memorize it quickly that way, right? Okay, so you're suggesting to me that when she reads a book, she mentally goes, yeah, I'm gonna ignore the color information so I can remember this better. Sure. Yeah, why not, I guess. Yeah, that's good. That means your brain's working because this is fucking retarded. To tell the truth, my sister had the exact same skill. Wow. I mean, just wow. What are the fucking odds of that, right? I first noticed my big sister speed reading when she was 7 years old, watching her flick through a stack of books from the school library incredibly quickly. I couldn't suppress my curiosity. Can you really read them like that? My sister answered, I'm not reading them, but I'm memorizing the contents, in a perfectly casual tone of voice. That's called reading. It's called reading. It's reading. That's reading! Completely incredulous, I tested my sister on the spot, exactly like Amanda did with Machina just now. I gave her a page number and asked her to read me back the contents. And of course, she remembered every single word. According to her, it's much faster to memorize the books when they're in black and white. When dealing with books where color information wasn't important, she could even memorize this 2 pages simultaneously using her left and right eye. I was totally dumbfounded at the time. Yeah, that's because that's bullshit and retarded, and there's no way. You can't focus. You're not a fucking lizard. You can't operate both eyes independent of each other. That's not how your fucking brain works. 4 years later, by the time she was 11, my sister was managing rapid memorization of color books as well. Because there's a lot of color books to memorize. What the fuck are you talking about? And thanks to long hours of practice, her left and right eye could actually memorize separate books simultaneously. Bullshit! Hearing that went past the level of surprise, it was outright terrifying. Basically, she's not reading the book. She's recording the pages as an image in the left and the right side of her brain. When you ask her about the content, she reproduces the image in her right brain and reads it by consciously interpreting the characters with her left brain. That sound about right, Machina? Yeah, because you understand the mechanism by which you're accomplishing this. You can't explain it too good, but you know it when you hear it, sure. God, dude, nobody fucking cares. I don't know the details myself, but it's basically looking at the page as a picture instead of lines and characters, and saving a mental snapshot. I mean, yeah, sure, if you say it like that. Ignoring the meaning, she processes it rapidly as light information. Oh, light information. Why didn't you fucking say that, obviously? Then draws out the meaning later if she needs it. That's not real. I feel like that's not how anything works. Like, if I'm wrong, like, put a comment saying, like, Jake, everyone processes light images, but, like, that feels really wrong. To put it more simply, it's like she's downloading a compressed file to her hard drive, then extracting what she needs later, I guess. I don't think that's how brains work, though. It's not how the world works. It's not how brains work, it's not how reading works. Yeah, exactly. Oh shoot, dude, that's why you gotta label your brain folders. I call mine, like, folder 1. Just use the search function of your brain like a computer. Even if you can record something in your mind, your memory as a whole can still be a disorganized mess. Apparently you can work on that by training your synapses. That's the dumbest fucking thing. You don't train your synapses. They're not fucking dogs. You know, you give them a treat whenever they roll over. If you repeatedly memorize the same information, it simulates your synapses and makes it harder to forget. My sister would record the same image 8 times before she turned the page. How do you judge how memorized you did it? Oh, excuse me, she would record the same image. Right, yeah, obviously, that's not how... Fuck you! Fuck this! Other than that, you can also memorize while moving your body in specific ways. What the fuck? Which ties the image to your procedural memory and makes it more durable. Doesn't really make sense. Yeah, dude, that's why I always read while jerking some chicken, dude, for dinner, you know what I'm saying? It's delicious. That's fine. Not like there's any reason I have to turn it into a genius like that. Nobody has ever said that, Amane, but I love that you're trying to participate in this conversation. It is so much fun. Who's they? Where did you hear that? That's why you gotta record it with your brain. Use your synapses. Just take a snapshot of the thing that you read and then access it later. Why is the crawfish... Why don't you keep it in your room? No one else is in there, right? Great. At least we're done with this conversation. I can die happy. Okay, I guess I'll be going back to my room. But as the word starts to leave my mouth, Magna firmly grabs hold of my hand. No, she doesn't. Her hands are up here. What the fuck are we talking about? Fuck off. You're not even reading. You're downloading images into your brain to access at a later date. Didn't you finish already? Okay, it's only if you say it in the most pitiful way possible, I guess. Damn. No, that's really not what I meant. No, doesn't ring a bell. No, I've never heard anything like this. Sounds made up. Huh, that's the first I've heard of it. Okay, so first of all, don't fucking tell me what to do. Second of all, fuck off. I have things to do. Probably. I see. Guess there's no helping it then. I want to be spoiled, so you better spoil me. What an unreasonable demand. If this was Amane, I think I would laugh in her face, call her an idiot, and finish things off with a poke to the forehead. And then a seismic slam. But for some reason, when Machina gets all clingy, it's a bit difficult to fight back. I can't get myself to be too hard on her. That was a weird sentence. Maybe it's because she looks and acts like a child. Soft on children. Well, that isn't a bad thing by any means, but I'm probably the type who dies first when the terrorists start strapping bombs to their kids. Yeah, let's pretend like that made any kind of goddamn sense. But now that I think about it, it's not like you're really that much younger, are you? She's not. She's like our age, right? Don't give me that puzzled face. You heard my internal dialogue. God, bitch. There's no pleasing this woman. Look, you. Just for the record, today's a one-time deal unless you ask again. Don't think I'll let you cling to me whenever you want. You got it? Wow. Yeah, no, it's true, dude. It's so true. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Again with this! I'd never really given the matter any thought, but could it really be that I am a tsundere? I mean, can we define the term first? Isn't the tsundere a subspecies of woman that's usually prickly and harsh, but then goes all gooey and sweet for some reason? In that case, I just don't get it. When exactly have I ever been in that saturn lovey-dovey mode?
Huh. Well, come to think of it, and letting Machina occupy my knee like this, I have to admit my aura of masculinity seems to have faded a bit. If by faded a bit, you mean never existed at all. This is merely an expression of my magnanimous spirit toward the young. It's not like I'm giving her lap access because I personally enjoy having her there or anything. What? What? That is the worst food you could give a crawfish. You're killing it.
I mean, yeah, basically anything without carotene in it is fine. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, fuck off.
What? You're making me ill. If you have something to say, how about you spit it out, bitch?
What are you talking about? She's living in your room. What are you talking about?
You're the one who told me to make friends with Machina, you know?
Look, you are just jealous you don't get a piece of this. You know what I'm saying? I see right through your games. Oh, she's asleep or something, which is sad because it looks like it's about 5 p.m. Apparently, I'm not very stimulating company.
What?
Yeah, I know. This is very boring. I thought she'd been unusually quiet for a few seconds there, but at some point Machina's eyes had fallen shut. Still sitting on my lap, her head is jerking back and forth with her breathing.
I'm sure she was awake just a minute ago.
That's how falling asleep works, Yuge. You're awake right up until that moment where you're not. Classic Mox, I always say.
Come to think of it, there was that time I found her in the rose garden.
Why is that in quotes? Is it not a rose garden? I thought there were roses. Whatever.
Unconscious in the bushes. A frequent occurrence.
Oh, because she was reading. Yeah, that does take a lot out of you. No, that's too much. She has a disease. She should see doctors.
Really does remind you of a cat, doesn't she?
I mean, okay, that would be very funny though. So like, if it does happen, you should film it. You know, for the views or whatever. Yeah, whatever. She likes sleeping on my lap. I get it. Yes.
I don't get it. Why get all attached to a guy like me?
Look, Yuge, we really don't have time to get into this. Some women have issues. I don't understand it either. Monster penis. That's gotta be what it is. Something about his huge dick.
Huh?
No. I think different things, probably.
No. I can't say that it does.
More like, what a hopeless kid. That's the same sentiment. I can't say I've ever felt pity for her. Is this not an expression of, whatever. It's like a playing hard to get type situation. I don't want to hang out with her, so she wants to hang out with me.
Is there a number 2 reason? Poop, number 2, do you get it?
So, she likes me because I don't actively dislike her. Wow, well I'm glad to hear she has really high standards.
I'm not sure about that one.
Well, I definitely don't hate her. That said, I think I've thought of her as annoying more often than cute.
Maybe you've got the wrong idea about me, Amani, but I tend to say what I think, even to children. When Machina annoys me, I tell her straight out and I slap her right across the stupid face.
Whoa, whoa, okay. I am just very comfortable right now, that's all.
Huh, well, I mean, I just don't really have a reason to wake her up at the moment.
Yeah, okay, great, yes. She likes Yuji because of those fat blunts, I get it now.
Huh.
I don't treat her gingerly out of sympathy. When she does something truly stupid, I don't overlook it out of pity. What a sweetheart. Machina actually prefers it that way. Is that what she's saying? So, we're an asshole who's sweet. Do you get it?
I'm sweet to her.
Oh, look at that. Yuji's like a real character. He's a real boy.
Since when were you such an expert on my character?
Hey, go back to sleep. We're talking about you. It's very rude to interrupt. No, she's risen from the dead. What the fuck are you talking about? No, you died. You died. I don't know what to tell you. What answer are you expecting here? In 15 minutes? I would say probably not. Yeah, because that's not how sleeping works. You got intro REM cycle, bitch. What are you handing her? I have literally no idea. Oh, right. That was a conversation that happened. Oh, she's gonna fall back asleep. Here it comes. This is all the excitement of feeding a crawfish without any of the excitement of a crawfish.
She's kind of tottering around. Is that a good idea?
Oh, well, if Amane says it's fine, I guess it's fine. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
You sure about that? She seems to be eating from the can of crawfish food.
This is great.
You know, it kind of feels like you really don't give a damn.
Great, well, as long as everything's in order. My throat sticks halfway shut through my attempts at a laugh, and I'm sent into a coughing fit. What? Oh, I'm dying. Maybe Yuji dies here. Oh my god, fingers crossed. Money grabs the half-finished can of orange juice Maki left lying on the table and hands it over to me. I gulp down the contents immediately. Didn't our throat just close?
I'm fine. I'm as terrible at laughing as I am at smiling. Also par for the course.
What is happening?
No,
just let him die. Just let him go.
Fix?
Why is that necessary? In the first place, there's a crappy smile. Really, something you can fix? We're talking about your laugh, Yuge. Your laugh. Pay attention. Keep up with the conversation, dude. Hey, you can't just fix people's personalities. That's rude. Maybe it's endearing to someone. She's street as fuck, dude. I love it. Hey, look, no large women allowed in this conversation. You go back to your fucking shower, get out of here. Fucking got her, dude. How's that feel, chin face? Got her. Fucking get roasted, dude. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh, we've got goofy music. Goofy music is acquired. You know what? I think I gotta go. Okay, Amane, look, I gotta go. I'm gonna leave. Well, this is going great. Every once in a while, you'll find a person with a bad habit they're not even aware of until someone points it out to them. Watching this scene, I had my suspicions more or less confirmed. Magnus' strange quirks seemed to be particularly the result of contamination from Mane's less admirable habits. But as a humble and discreet gentleman, good one, I'm frankly at a loss as to whether to disrupt the status quo by informing Mane of the log in her eye. What does that mean? My deeply ingrained pain-in-the-ass warning system is also kicking in. There's a good chance the messenger is going to get killed on this one, so my lips are remaining sealed for the moment. The human mind is a well-designed piece of machinery. It has ways to cope with the coexistence of such pros and cons, truth and fictions. When your mind finds itself facing a contradiction, your thoughts tend to fly off in completely unrelated directions. It's a self-defense mechanism, just like that burning need to clean that always pops up right before the big test. So before I realize that my attention's been drawn to the pleasant rattling sound of something boiling in the pan. The Odin broth's smooth, flavorful smell tickles my nose.
I'm hungry.
Thanks, Yuge. You're my rock, dude. In the end, it'd be another 30 minutes before I ate my dinner for that day. Wow, you poor, poor creature. How do you live? Oh, Christ. Let's get a little bit further before we call it here. There's no gym teacher in the school, but that hasn't stopped some shameless individual from putting physical education on our schedule. How does that work? A healthy spirit dwells in a healthy body. It's easy to laugh those words off as a relic of the baby boomer generation's Neanderthal obsession with building character through guts and willpower, but in fact, it seems there actually is a good amount of scientific data linking moderate physical exercise to positive Psychotropic effects. Personally, having been brought up with simplistic lesson that basic physical strength dictates things in the end. Okay, might does not make right, my dude. I don't have any objection to moving my body. That said... Okay, let's tone it down a little bit. We're just out here in the sky. Molly's pointlessly powerful voice resounds across the field. In response, there's a vaguely apathetic chorus of, yeah, from her classmates. An unenthusiastic, yeah, from the transparently disinterested Michiru. A dopey, yes, from Machina, unintentionally draining any shred of motivation from all who hear it. A vigorous, yeah, from Sachi. Wow, we're really gonna go person by person and describe their yeah. This is my hell. A vigorous yeah from Sachi, who's taking everything seriously as always, but her voice cracks shrilly at the clearly unfamiliar exercise. And finally, stony silence from Sakaki, who's sulking like a prideful middle schooler forced to participate in a children's athletic meet. The only one of the bunch with any real energy would be Amane, thrusting her fist toward the heaven from her position on the mound. As for me, without the beginning of a clue as to what's about to take place here, I'm staring absent-mindedly at the sky. How are you doing today, everybody? I'm good, thanks for asking you. Just a little rude that it took this long. Hey, Amane!
Oh, nanjai ore?
Okay, she's very intense.
Why are you so ridiculously fired up?
うちの子たちってなんでかみんなインドア派っていうか体を動かすの
Well,
が
it's
嫌
great
いな
that we're
子が
being
多く
forced
て
into
ね
this hellish situation
こうして
then.
から元気でテンション上げていかないとなかなかやる気出さないの
Yeah,
よ
well, I mean, we don't have to do this, right? We can just go, like, do literally anything else.
どいつもこいつも青
Okay, Machina.
顔しやがって気合を入れろ
Whoa, Machina. Let's tone it down, like, a lot. Holy shit. Whoa, she got bleeped. Machina, language.
Well, seems like we've got someone exploding with a weird sort of drill sergeant energy at least.
ちょっと待っててねマキナちょっとこっちおいで
So this is going great. Mane seizes Machina's head from above like a basketball. What? And forcibly carries her off into the shadows. I'm assuming she, like, dribbles her like a basketball. It's very weird.
元気なのはいいけど言葉遣い
It's nice of her to have this silent conversation, like, within earshot of us, I guess.
わかりましたか
Wow, this is like a greatest hits. You remember this bit from, like, 2 minutes ago? It was really fun then. And it's fun again now. This is great.
ラメって言っちゃダメだぞ
What the fuck are we talking about? Well, his voice somehow manages to be both sickly sweet and ice cold. It's enough to send shivers down my spine. Magna's bitter, heart-rending screams don't help either. I think Amane's trying to maintain a relatively kind tone of voice, but she's actually more frightening as a result. It crosses my mind this could very well be described as bullying. Yes, you are correct. But considering the current climate of hypersensitivity towards such matters, I'll refrain from voicing any hasty conclusions. Yeah, that's a bad reason to do that.
どうでもいいけどやるならさっさと始めましょうよ
Alright, Michiru's right. But you know what? Before we get too sucked into this baseball game, I'm going to draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate if you like that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Be sure to next week for more Fruit of Grisaia with yours truly. I'll see you guys then.